to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Burrow now. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Mike 49.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second
From 31.
and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 2nd down, Levis. He bought as much time as he could, but he was finally taken down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. Look at they get him down behind the line.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one, returnable. Whoa. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. If you look at the stats, it's hard to disagree.
11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow moving to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They go play action for Burrow. Out to his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
11 MT, 10.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Burrow. And he's got another one. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. Oh, a loose football. The Bengals have got it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Off he goes.
Joe Burrow.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The second down pass.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just getting to it with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals are able to extend the lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and the running back getting set for this next possession. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket.
That play had set written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
A second down throw here for Levis. This one grabbed by Nakua. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down.
That's a gain
3 to
of
go.
6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but flags. Going to be 4th down.
It's 4th
Punt
down.
team headed out for the Rams.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
That's fielded at the 7. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Start. Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Flush to his right. This one deep downfield for Chase. Into space. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Little play with Levis. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here comes a return. Crazy. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard
Jamar Chase
line.
headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Automatic first down. One, ready? Get set. 11, mighty.
A first down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What a performance. Reception number 14 for the first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 11 and 180. 180. Shot.
Now, Burrow. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. There you go.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.
Like 20.
Off the play fake. It's Levis. The ball's out. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
17.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
That's caught by Puka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Levis. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. Fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Right 80. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now, faking the give. Whoa! Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. There he goes again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Gun. Stop.
Our carry here for Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here we go. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11.
2nd down. Burrow. Forced to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Dot. 11. Dot.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.